Because
How do
like
you do that?
um down at the bottom there is it's like a video camera, and it probably has a like a line through it. Just turn it on.
Okay.
If you can't figure it out, it's totally okay. But I like to see you guys.
Oh, I see you now.
You can see me.
Hello. I can see you.
I can't see you. Who is that?
Kathy.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Hey. Hey. All right, you guys.
Hi.
Well, I am going to go ahead. Hey, Kelly. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oh my gosh. Like, I have goosebumps. Like, you don't know. Like, you don't know what it means to just see your faces. I've been so excited about doing this nutrition course, even though I wasn't honestly really sure what to expect, because this is totally new for me as a coach. And even just as a challenger, this is something completely new. But honestly, that is why I've been so excited about it, because I keep saying, I have been a Beachbody coach for 3.5 years. This is like, does anybody play Trivial Pursuit? Does anybody play Trivial Pursuit? No? Okay. So, like,
No.
I keep saying, okay, this is like the final pie piece, I feel like, for Beachbody. Like, I feel like they have just completed the circle. I love their programs. I love their meal plan, their nutrition resources. I love, love, love Shakeology and all the other stuff they have. But this has just been like the final piece of the puzzle. Because even though, like, I don't think Alana is really like teaching us to eat anything different, she's just teaching us how to think about it, which is what so many of us fall short on, because I can give you a plan. A personal trainer can give you a plan. Somebody else can show me what to eat. But if I don't change my mindset and how I think about food and how I look at food, then I'm just going to fall back into my old behaviors. And I really, really love her focus. I love the focus of this program. And so I want to, before we even get started, I really want to say a prayer for us, and just as we launch in. All I want to do tonight is talk about like the resources that you got, what we're going to do starting next week, like answer any questions that you guys have. If you guys want to make specific prayer requests, please be ready to do that, because I'm going to write them down. And I'm sure that there are other people who will do that as well. So just get ready to do that. But first, let me start us with a prayer really quickly, okay? God, just thank you so much for technology. Oh my gosh, thank you for technology that has connected us here tonight. And God, thank you so much for these women who are ready and willing and able to do something about their health, God. We know that your word tells us that we are precious, that we are, you thought through who we were going to be before we were even created, God. Your word tells us that we are precious in your sight, and that when you created us, that you were very, very pleased with what you made, God. And just help us to remember that. Help us to keep in mind our value and our worth as we go through this, as we start something that I truly, truly pray will be the beginning of something that has no end. God, I pray that we would take care of these vessels that you have given us, that we would look and around us and see what you have blessed us with, the people that you have blessed us with in our lives, and help us to become the best version of ourselves, not just so that we can look good, not just so that we can fit into a certain pant size, but so that we can honor you in order to fulfill the purpose that you have given us, God. And I just praise you. I thank you so much for Alana, for Beachbody, again, for technology that has connected all these women here tonight, God. I know that it's not on accident, and I pray that you would bless our efforts and keep our eyes fixed on you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, you guys. So I know that some of you guys have gotten your resources. Some of you have not. But honestly, everything that I'm going to show you tonight is already online in the nutritional the online nutrition aspect of this. We don't have access to that yet, but we will have access to that on June 4th. I'm going to mute you guys just for a minute so you can all hear me because the background noise kind of gets noisy. But let me go to, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Oh, sorry, I clicked something I shouldn't have. Hold on. All right. I'm going to share this. All right, so this is Beachbody On Demand, and the way I got here was I went to teambeachbody.com, and I clicked on Beachbody On Demand up here on the top, and it took me to this. And so, or you can go to 2B Mindset or whatever the link was that you got in your welcome email, but I'm going to click on nutrition, and let me show you first. So this is Beachbody On Demand. Some of you guys have it, some of you guys don't, but this is access to all the workouts that we do. A lot of the nutrition piece, like the Fixate cookbook, there's a blog, there are all the workouts. You can find workouts that fit you. But again, like workouts are not required for this group. We call that extra credit. I'm going to keep doing the workouts that I'm doing, but I'm just going to incorporate the nutrition piece from 2B Mindset. So to get to 2B Mindset, you go to the nutrition tab, and it's right here, and you will log in with your coach I'm in the wrong place. Hold on just a second because I'm in a different account. But you'll log in with your Beachbody login email and your password, and that is how you will access the 2B Mindset resources, okay? And so everything, like I said, that I'm going to show you in hard copy is here online. So if you don't have it yet, I really encourage you guys to go ahead and start watching the videos. So there are 41 videos with this program, and this is not like anything I've ever done before. Like I've already said that, but just so you know, these are videos that Alana created. Now, Alana is a registered dietitian. She's very knowledgeable, and she has basically taken all of her years, her personal experience, and her knowledge that she gained through education and put it into this program. And so the two bunnies, like everybody knows what the two bunnies are, right? That is water first, veggies most. Those are kind of the principles of her program. And I cannot remember why she calls them bunnies. Maybe it's because of this. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So that is, and you think about it, and somebody asked me, they were like, oh my gosh, like, are we just throwing everything out the window and we're just encouraging people to eat veggies? And I said, no, absolutely not. We are just encouraging you to drink your water before you eat, drink your water when you get a craving, drink your water when you feel like emotional eating come on, and eat more veggies than anything. So she goes through in these videos, and I love the plated videos, okay? So I have done portion control, I have done calorie counting, I've done South Beach, I've done all this crazy stuff, and not that portion control, I love portion control. I think it's wonderful. But, it's not something that you necessarily want to do for the rest of your life. And she has these plated videos, and she shows you, like, proportion-wise, like, what your plate should look like. And, guys, like, I am encouraging you, do not eat from the jar. Do not eat from the bag. Do not eat from something. Put food on your plate and eat what is on your plate, okay? That is going to help you visualize what you should be eating, and it's going to give you a stopping point, okay? That's really important. And especially as emotional eaters, as volume eaters, as whatever you want to call yourself, having a stopping point is going to bring you success and give you peace in what you're doing for your body. Because honestly, think about it, like, how many times have you just continued to eat because it was there, and just because, like, you didn't have anything else to do, right? Okay, so plating your food is going to be a key concept, a key tool that you use during this program. So watch the plated videos, take notes, but also it's here in this little book. You get a few books with your package, and in this go-to guide, it shows you, it's on, I don't even know if this has page numbers, but it says, it's about a middle of the book. It says Plate It Recap. And she shows you, like, half of your breakfast plate should be protein, half should be FFCs, which are fiber-filled carbs. And then she shows you, breaks it down for the rest of your meals. So make sure, carry this around. with you for a week or two because you're probably going to need to reference it, okay? So plating it is very important. And then she goes through the rest of the concepts for this program. And I'm not going to go through all those, obviously, because that's 41 videos. Like, y'all can watch that yourself. But as far as online, everything, like I said, that you get here is online. So before I got my package, I actually went on here and I printed off a meal planning worksheet, and I just started to fill it in with her tips and suggestions. But you also have that here, okay? So this is going to be your tracker. It's kind of a thick little book, so carry a bigger purse if you need to. But I will carry this around with me, and it's designed to give you a place to write down your intentions for the week, to log your weight, to log your measurements, to write down your goals, and it's a really handy little tool. So I'm a paper and pen person, so I love that they sent us a book. But for next week, I've already started to plan, and so like I wrote for next week. This week I want to be focused. I want to be intentional. I want to be veggies most because I can be the girl that eats the carbs and the protein first. Like, I'm a protein girl. And I want to be dinner and done. So you'll note as you start to watch the videos, Alana has all these fun little like terminology and sayings that kind of are designed to help you stay focused. And so like, I am the girl who eats dinner and then I want something sweet. Like, I want a handful of chocolate chips, or I want a handful of honey roasted peanuts, or you know, something like that. Like, that's me. And so like, I wrote down that I want to be dinner and done. And that's her saying. And I already went ahead and I plugged in some of my meals. And one of her biggest tips is that for breakfast, once you find something that you like keep it the same, because breakfast is your first meal. You really set your intention for your nutrition with whatever it is that you eat for breakfast. And guys, I will tell you this week, like, I have been craving a cream-filled chocolate covered donut all week. And it's like, God is like, or I guess it would be Satan is tempting me to see, like, Rachel, are you really going to do this? Like, are you going to stick with this? And I have not had one. But like, as I was writing down my breakfasts for the week, it was not hard for me to think, like, what am I going to have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I always have my Shakeology. I love it. I look forward to it. And so like my breakfast plate, it'll be more like a cup, but it's going to be vegan Shakeology. I have a half of a banana. I have Ezekiel toast with almond butter. So the protein is from my Shakeology. The FFCs are from my banana and the Ezekiel toast. And then I have the almond butter is an accessory. And I always put frozen spinach in there. So that's like extra credit. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, just start watching the videos, okay? But we'll talk about it some more during the group. And honestly, as far as like what meals that I am eating, I took a lot of her suggestions because this book also, which is really handy, it has all the food lists in the back. But I took her suggestions as far as like plating some food, and I just started to plug it in, honestly. So like cauliflower rice, cauliflower risotto, turkey meatballs, zoodles, those are fast, easy foods that she suggests a lot. And that's on this page as well. So she gives you her Alana's favorites. And the one thing I love about this program is all the food is simple. Like, it's not complicated. You don't have to do a lot of prep. You don't have to have a lot of ingredients on hand. It's very simple, whole foods, and it's easy to prepare. I mean, even like she has her frozen favorites. So like, I'm the girl that loves the frozen steamed bags of veggies. I have tilapia in the freezer that we can cook. And so like, definitely, especially if this is new for you, don't try to create casseroles. Don't try to put soups together. You know, don't do anything like that. Keep it very simple. Protein, carb, veggie, in whole forms. And it's going to be a lot easier on you, and you're not going to feel as overwhelmed. Okay, so definitely go through this My Go-To Guide. She even gives you like kitchen tools you should have on hand, foods that you should keep on hand in the freezer, in the pantry, and it's just a lot of really good resources, but don't let it overwhelm you. Ask questions, you know, take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, but I definitely encourage you guys, have a meal plan put together by tomorrow. Okay, so I know that some of you guys may be newer in this group and you've gotten signed up later. don't worry. We're going to go through prep week again for those people that need it next week. But, you know, if you've been in here all week, if you've been looking at the videos, have your meal plan ready tomorrow and post it in the group. Okay, can you guys do that for me? That way you're going to have your plan, you're going to have your grocery list, and you're also going to encourage someone else to jump in and get started. And that's what, you know, like we are a team. We are a team of women coming together to fight our bad habits, to fight our weaknesses, and to do it with God's word. And the stronger that we can be together, the more success that we're going to have. Okay, so definitely create your meal plan and do that. Let's see, there's also a recipe booklet. I guess I can stop share here so you guys can see me. But there's a recipe booklet. Again, it's very, very simple recipes that you can make very quickly and have ready to go. She has it split up into breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. What does she call that? Snack optional is what she calls it, saying that, like, don't eat a snack. If you're not hungry, don't eat a snack, but snacks are okay. Okay. So definitely have some planned and prepped, but don't feel like you have to eat. I think that's a difference with this program. Christy could probably speak to this, but like, and I know with other programs, like I feel like I had to eat all the food that they suggested. And a lot of times I was just eating just to get my containers in, you know, and I like that is not part of this. I like that you listen to your body, you make a plan. If you're hungry, eat it. If you need more, what does she call it? Eat more. Okay. I can't remember what she says. I gotta get up to Ilana terminology, but you know, like a lot of this is really and truly just listening to your body. But don't listen to this when it tells you to overeat. Don't listen to this when it says you're mad and you need a Sonic Blast, okay? Let's stick with our food list. Let's stick with our plan. And guys, like nobody's going to do this perfectly. What breaks my heart more than anything, like I messaged a girl today who's been in my challenge group for like 3 weeks and she kind of ghosted. And I messaged her and I was like, what's going on? I haven't heard from you. And she was like, oh my gosh, I fell off my plan. I'm so sorry. I'm out. I'm sorry to have disappointed you. And I was like, you're done? Like, that's it? You're done? Like, you can't be done. You didn't disappoint anybody. Just wake up tomorrow and start over, you know? And so, like, expect that you're going to fall off the wagon sometimes, you know, guys. Like, don't go into this thinking that was always me. Like, I was like, I'm going to nail this. I'm going to lose 15 pounds in a week. Like, I'm going to, like, give up Diet Cokes for forever. And, like, as soon as I just got off track, I was like, gosh, forget it. I'm going to Sonic. I'm getting a burger and a fries and a shake, you know? And that's not the mentality that we are going to have. Like, we are going to have the mentality that we're imperfect, that we have goals, but we have a God that is bigger than our mistakes, a God that is bigger than our cravings, a God that is bigger than our self-defeat, and that we can do this together. And it's going to be messy. It's probably going to be sloppy, but you can do it. You can totally do it. Okay. So let's see. I think that, the other thing, obviously, okay, hold on just a second, Samantha. I strongly encourage you, like, I'm going to be posting little devotionals every single morning, but feel free to add to what I have to say, to make a live video if you want to say something in our group. I definitely encourage you guys to have your own devotion or have your own Bible reading plan. Start your day with Jesus, okay? Start your day with Jesus. Even before you plug into the group, like, start your day with Jesus. Yes, I'm going to be posting devotionals, but you and him, that's what matters most, okay? And so, like, make sure that you have something that you're reading that is keeping your eyes and your heart and your mind fixed on him. If you need suggestions, like if you're my challenger, I gave you suggestions in a Google form. But if you need suggestions for a book or a devotional, or like I'm going through this Bible reading plan for the year, love it. Holy crap, I've never done it. It's like my eyes are like open in a way that they never have been before to who my God is. And so start your day with God's word. And I'm not talking about just like a flowery little devotional. I'm like, if you need real meat here, you need real, like, you know, you need the real thing. So if you don't have that and you need a suggestion, like, ask me. Let's see. So that's it. That's that. If you want to work out, if you need a workout suggestion, ask me to. If you don't want to work out, that's totally cool. Doesn't matter. We're focusing on food here first. And so that is all that I have. So who has a question? Sam, did you have something? Can you unmute yourself? Go ahead.
Okay, I do have a question.
Yeah.
So I know that not everybody has gone through all the videos. I had a really long drive from Ohio to back home, so I got to see it in the car. So I started this past Monday.
Okay.
And I've lost 2 pounds, which is great because today's already Thursday.
Uh-huh.
But what I've noticed I've had my 2 extremes where before I started going through this plan, I get up at 6 in the morning and I wouldn't have anything to eat until noon because I would just get up, get my daughter out of the house, and then just sit and work until 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I was fine because I wasn't hungry. But now this plan is that you get up and you have your breakfast and then you have a lunch. Well, now that I have breakfast, of course, it's opened up my appetite. So I feel like I need to snack between that 7 a.m. breakfast and then lunch.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's really not saying that's a good idea, but
what time do you eat lunch?
About 12:30.
So honestly, what I've been doing, I eat breakfast around 7:30, and if I were to wait until lunch, like until 12 to eat, I would be starving.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've been doing is I eat my breakfast and then I drink my water, even if I'm hungry at like 10:30. Like I'm chugging my water, and if I'm still hungry at 11, I eat. And then I have my snack usually around 1:30 or 2.
Okay.
That gives me a good like 3 hours until it's dinner time. I try to eat dinner, be done with dinner by like 5:30 or 6, because I find like that's the best for my metabolism. And so like just bump your lunch up.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I could bump the lunch. It's the dinner because I'm out with softball.
Okay. What time do you have to eat dinner?
I can eat between 6:30 and 7. It's not
okay.
awful.
So you're going to have lunch and then you're going to have a snack in between.
Yeah, that should be good.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll try that.
Yeah. So before, like when I started the 21 Day Fix 4 years ago, like it was breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. And then it was different and my body responded well to that. But like I don't need 2 snacks a day anymore. And, you know, like on some programs, they tell you to eat that often. Well, if you don't need it and you're not hungry, then you're putting calories in there that you don't need, right? And so just listen to your body. And there are going to be days. Are you working out, Sam?
I just walk a mile every day.
Okay. There are going to be days like you probably will be hungrier, and there may be a day where you do need 2 snacks. But drink your water first. And, you know, snack options, I would definitely say like veggies and protein, or veggies and healthy fat, you know, like, but so long as you're getting results, then if you're hungry and you need to eat, okay? Does that help?
Yes.
Okay, good. Who else? Does anybody want to just introduce themselves or tell us what your goals are, or what like you want us to pray for? Like you can say anything on this call.
I need some major prayers.
Okay.
Because Rachel, you know, I've been doing this for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And I've been on the struggle bus where I need the accountability group and I need the coach to tell me, you know, basically what to do. And I kind of stopped in October until now, and it's just been a struggle. So yeah. I need the prayers to just say, you know, hey, your food is prepped, just eat that and don't eat anything else, because I don't have anything else in the house. I stick to what's in the refrigerator. You know, everything in the pantry is clean, and I've got my poor college student going out getting his own meals because I don't want it in the house.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've done my part, but mentally there's always that monster that says, well, everything didn't go right today, so I need an extra something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I need to refocus. I don't know.
I would honestly pray and ask God to like show you the difference between want and need. You know, like, and if you're praying that, like if you're asking him, God, really show me what I need. Like, show me what I need. And I swear, like, he does that. I've prayed that before, and he's shown me in the craziest ways. Like, like somebody comes back from a mission trip, and they show me pictures of these people who like literally have to carry their water for 2 miles just to drink, 8 ounces of water for them and their family. And I'm like, oh gosh, like I need a Diet Coke, really? And so I would definitely pray for that, Sam. Like, pray, God, when I say I need something, show me what I need or versus what I want. And he will. He totally, totally will. But, like there's one thing that I've really been convicted about lately that I don't know if I heard it. Maybe Alana said it. I don't remember. Honestly, guys, my mind is mush. But like I heard somebody say recently, you already know what it tastes like. Like, it's not going to taste any different. Like when I crave that donut, like I know what it tastes like, and it's going to be gone in seconds. Like I'm literally going to give up my goals for 5 seconds of sugar that melts in my mouth. I already know what it tastes like. I can taste it again. And she even said this in one of her videos, like, if you do treat yourself, don't gorge yourself. Don't eat 5 donuts because you're not restricting yourself. You're allowed to have a donut if you want a donut. I think that what trips us up is that we get in that diet mentality that I can't have anything. I'm going to go hardcore, like for 6 weeks, and I'm just going to restrict myself. That's what messes us up. But, like if you wake up Saturday morning and you want to have a donut with your kid because that's a tradition, like eat 1 donut and then go back to your plan. I think that is too what separates this from maybe something else that we may have done and just bombed at in the past. So, but yeah. And, use our group. Please use our group. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to come in and say, y'all, I just ate like a bag of Oreos, or I want to eat a bag of Oreos. And we'll be like, stop, don't do it. And definitely, ask for that prayer, because I think that that's going to be, that I don't think that all of these groups, these Beachbody groups are going to be talking about that, but we know that prayer is what separates us and what brings success. But also too, I'll say this, and I'm just going to be blunt. Like, I feel like us Jesus girls can talk about grace to the point that we use it as an excuse. So yes, we do have grace. We are going to mess up. We are going to get off track. But every time you get off track, if you say, oh, I'm going to give myself grace and I'll start again tomorrow, you're abusing it. You are abusing it. Okay. So grace is wonderful. It's beautiful. But it's not an excuse. Okay. Just like throwing it all out there tonight. Okay. Who else? Does anybody else have questions or concerns or fears or just goals? Does anybody want to share like goals that you have for yourself and your health? Kelly, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was finding the mute button.
Hey.
Yeah, my struggle is that I live with 4 people who do not care what they're eating, and I'm always the last one home from work because I don't get home until 7 or 7:30, and it's just like, eat whatever is there because it's easy. So that's my struggle.
But we are going to prepare food. That's what you're going to do to help you with that. And even guys, like, I'll tell you, I don't always prepare my dinners, but I may actually do it a little bit more this week. But get those portion or those little containers. Let me get some. Hold on. Christy, do you want to say something while I go get the stuff? Do you want to say anything? Hold on.
You're on mute, Christy.
Kelly, I have the same issue. I have like no support system at home. I prepare everybody else's meals and I prep everybody because I have a daughter who's 15 who suffers from migraines, and so her food has to be not measured, but it has to be prepped and ready to go. She's got to eat every 2 to 3 hours before her migraine. So I take care of everybody else, and then by the time it's me, I'm so tired I just don't want to deal with it.
That's why we lean on the group, because not everyone has support from friends and family, and that's why the group, the engagement in the group and being in the group and being open in the group and sharing your struggles, because that's why we're here. Because if you're not going to use the group, then it's not going to work for you, because not everyone has the support at home or with their coworkers, or some people might make little remarks, oh, you're on a diet again, blah, 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 blah. You know, that's why we're here.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that too, because you will have that outside, the negative influence. Did I share that podcast, that sermon with y'all today? Oh, I gotta share that with y'all. That was somebody else that shared with somebody else. But yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. It's a container. I'll order those from Amazon. Sam's may have some, I'm not sure. But I order these from Amazon. So like Kelly, make your meals for the week. Like make your dinners. If you don't do it, like I wouldn't prepare my meals all the way through like next Saturday and eat them. I would probably do like 3 days at a time. Personally, that's me. My husband won't eat anything that's more than like a day old. But this, like, plan your meals out and portion them out, you know, make your plates ahead of time. And so when you get home and it's 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night and you're like, oh, what do I eat? You don't have any excuses, right? So those are really good. And you can get those in like a day. If you order them tonight, you can get them in like a day. And just go to Amazon and look for meal prep containers is what I would do.
I think we actually have some kind of like that already.
Yeah. I had some before, and they wear out fast, but they're really cheap. So I just order some every now and then. But you know, that use the resources that you have paid for, you guys, like use the resources. You know, that's another thing. I hate to see somebody invest in a program or a workout or Shakeology and then they never even use it. And I'm like, why? So like definitely use these resources. If you don't know where'd it go? I lost it. If you don't know, like if you're like, I don't even know where to start, she has given you a place to start. This mix and match guide that she gave you has like very simple ideas. And honestly, the way that I do it is that I use 2 or 3 meals for like lunch and I just honestly repeat them. I do the same thing for dinner and definitely snacks. I'm like the most boring person ever when it comes to food. The mix and match restaurant guide, she tells you if you're going to eat Chinese, this is what you order. If you're going to eat Japanese, this is what you order. If you're going to a steakhouse or the Mexican restaurant, this is what you order. And so definitely use that because you have paid for a very expensive and very knowledgeable nutritionist to help you. So use it, okay? That's all I have. Does anybody else want to share anything or ask for like specific prayer? I'm excited. Like I'm really excited for you guys. I'm excited to do this with you. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have. And we are just going to, like I said, we're going to do another round of prep week because you'll see a lot of new people come in next week. But go ahead and get started. Like go ahead and get started. Have your plan ready for next week. Prep your food this weekend. Do your grocery shopping and just be ready to start your day one and just start tracking. Start tracking, and your day one starts when you say your day one starts. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to start on Monday. And I'm traveling the 19th through the 24th. So that will be a challenge for me. So I'm going to need you guys to like check on me and hold me accountable too. So, you know, this is the whole purpose of this is that we don't use like life or travel or vacation or whatever as an excuse. This is something we're going to implement no matter where we are, and, you know, no matter what life is like, because it's not complicated. You don't have to carry around containers. You know, you just make it your lifestyle and it's not restrictive. Actually, you're bringing freedom to yourself. So look at it that way. Because honestly, most people would not have started this if they felt freedom already, right? And so let's look at it that way. Can I ask you guys to do me a favor and do the bunnies? I should have done it before everybody got off. Can you guys do your 2 bunnies? I'm going to take a picture. Okay, I don't know if I can do it. Ah, that's so cute. Y'all are so cute. Okay, all right. All right, you guys, that's all I've got. So just ask questions, send us a message, reach out to your coach, whatever you need to do, but we're here to support you and cheer you on. All right. All right. Well, good night. I'll talk to you soon.
Night. Thank you.
Bye.